Met a Jewish girl and she asked me for my number. I told her we use names here. Welcome to this awkward moment seal meme compilation. The meme features a seal with a wide-eyed expression and captions describing socially awkward or uncomfortable situations. Now, let's take a look at some funny examples. There is this one guy in my friend circle who, when we'd have a discussion about marriages, would always argue that people should marry even if they don't feel sure about it, even if they have severe issues and are not a good match for each other. Today I found out that he works in a divorce agency. I wanted to change my life as I fucked up my 20s. Almost 30 and I signed up for university. Gonna have to deal with 18 to 20-year-olds. My boss fired an employee who asked for a raise €500 instead of 450. Had to hire another guy. Spent over 1,501 month to train him. He asked for a raise. Boss fired him too. Hired another guy another month and 1,500 down the drain. He asked for €30 more. Boss fired him. Mo looking to hire again. Signed up to university with almost 30 years. The youth is absolute degenerate. My boyfriend and I got this catchphrase. I don't need X. I have you. Like, for example, my boyfriend would ask if I want to buy sex toys and I'd say I don't need toys, I have you. Kind of cute. After his birthday party there were lots of dishes to wash. I told MV boyfriend we should get a dishwasher. He hugged me and said, I don't need a dishwasher, I have you. I was shaving before the mirror in the eerie morning. My GF came into the bathroom. I said for some reason, my face always looks so ugly in the morning. She hugged me and said, nonsense, you look like this all the time. My company's manager just got arrested. Police found a chair made from human skin in his basement. After another rejection, I told my best friend that I had lost all hope to ever get a girlfriend. He said, do not ever think like that. There is far more hope than you think. You would be surprised in the recent advances in plastic surgery. I snuck into our room to scare my girlfriend. She's sniffing my used underwear. A work colleague of mine told Emmy he's leaving and asked to help him finish all the unfinished little work things he had. He tidied up his desk, gave me access to all of his work stuff, just in case he killed himself next day. Since I'm a coder and live alone, my brother gave Emmy a debugging duck for my birthday. It's just a rubber toy duck. You're supposed to explain your code to it, and verbalizing helps you to understand it yourself. I've been rushing this project, coding through sleepless nights, speaking to that duck all the time. On the third night it spoke back. Sued my former company for not paying me my last paycheck after quitting. They called my mother to complain about IT and said it's not very cool from me to sue them. Advised my friend to install a baby camera so he can check on his toddler while he is away. Caught his wife cheating. A few people in my neighborhood got food poisoning. Health inspectors found a chopped up dead guy in a water tank. Me to the wife. You seem moody today. I forgot her birthday. I decided to pretend I'm happy, and it worked. Walking back from work I stopped on a bridge for a minute to relax, because there was a very nice view of a sunset. Autumn leaves, a train coming in the distance. A guy came behind me and said, dude, can you hurry up? I want to jump to. Told my mom jokingly that I will probably do nothing with my life and I will become an alcoholic. She replied, no you will not, you're more like your grandpa, not like your father. How drunk people look down on gamblers. My friend with really serious alcohol problem was trying to convince me that our other friend that plays too much on casino has a really serious problem. I don't drink nor gamble and I know that they both have a really serious problem. A group of homeless people in my city just got arrested. They had been hunting and executing local thieves and sex offenders. Today on a school board meeting we were told not to send sick children to school. Obviously, apparently a significant number of students have been sent to school, shivering with fever, because the COVID test was negative. I asked my husband to check why our Roomba is not working. There was more my hair in the Roomba than there is on my head. Boss requested a cost report and I pointed out huge additional cost for new constructions. The head of the construction department just got fired. Me and our group of fellow Asian girls and student exchange program went to a uni party. A guy chatted with me. He lost me several times in the crowd. Chatted with my friends. Then found me again. Then he put a yellow pin with a smiley face on my address said because I smile a lot. But I think he just marked me. A girl I chatted with told me that I'm the definition of ugly. Later I told about IT to my best friend. He said, "Man, she's a bitch, don't take that to heart. You are not the definition of ugly, you completely redefine the word ugly." Smoked some weed with my girlfriend on a couch. Got stoned AF. She looked SADLT in my eyes and said, "You know I'm not real, it's time you let me go." Because of social restrictions I tried Tinder. I'm a girl. I didn't have any photos but I still got 29 likes in a week. Then I got my friend to make some photos of me and recreated my account, 5 likes in a month. Not a single match. My friend was crying so I asked what was wrong. Turns out his grandfather is also his father. Volunteered for work in poor neighborhood. It's my own neighborhood. Been using my 144Hz screen for over a year. Screen refresh rate was set at 60Hz. My mother told me once, "We choose our friends but we never choose our family members. Remember son, they can be real cunts." Asked my dad why I've always been afraid of the basement. Because when you were little and wouldn't stop crying I just put you down there and let you cry yourself to sleep. Homeless people have almost disappeared from the streets. My dog's food brand has slashed prices to 50%. A vegan food factory in my city just got shut down. They had been using reprocessed jellyfish protein instead of beans in the canned vegan stew. A police station in Canada is under siege by homeless people. They are throwing venomous jellyfish at the cops. Co-worker calls client for one simple work-related question. 4 hours go by and she is still on the phone blabbing about her life. I was reading old newspapers in my town's library and found an article from the 1950s about my grandfather. He was expelled from the local chapter of the KKK because of his racist ideals. I accidentally deleted a friend's number. Don't have social media also to contact him. I thought I'd wait till he writes me someday. It's been 1 year. Nothing ruins Fridays more than realizing it's Wednesday. Been cutting my own hair and my son's hair for years. My brother asked me to cut his hair since the barbers are closed. He liked IT so much that he showed it to all his friends. Now there are like 15 of his friends who want me to cut their hair as well. Randomly started lucid dreaming and became aware that I was dreaming. Idiot me decided to wake up on purpose. I was dead tired after a very hard week, went to sleep on Friday 22 p.m. Woke up at 8:30 am. Thought to myself, hey, that ain't bad. IT was fucking Sunday. All of my friends got cheated on by their GFS over the years. After IT happened to my last friend, I said to my GF, thank God that at least I have you. Some WHO is truly loyal. She looked at me pale in silence and then started crying. A motorcyclist got knocked off his bike outside my work. My boss ran to help, saw the biker's boot on the road and picked IT up to give back to him. The guy's foot was still knit. I had a dream that some douchebag woke me up from the sleep and wanted something from me, so I told him to get fucked and went back to sleep. Later that day my boss called me about a very unhappy client. My mom is a dentist. Back when I was a little girl she used to inspect my teeth. Every so often. She would say, "Open your mouth wider, sweetie, you will need that later in your life." It wasn't until I turned 15 that I realized what she meant. Last year company in panic due to corona. No salary raises and bonuses for 3 years. Financial results. Record revenue and profits. F and are both coders, but she is much more experienced. I often ask her for advice. On my app I got runtime error, input object is too short, so is asked her what it is. She, "Not sure, but I get this error every night with you." That was all I had for today. If you liked the video, consider dropping a like or maybe even subscribing. Thanks.